Mjoll, the lioness. You're very nicely dressed.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
Right, I'm just seeing, you know, how loud it is when I do that. So there's Mjoll. Yeah, she's looking beautiful as usual. But yeah, it's kind of. Oh, it's auto saving. Yeah, it is. There's long loading times on this, by the way. Hope it's recording. I mean, you know, it'd be nice if somebody comes in and confirms that I'm recording. It'll be nice. Now I've got Connect on in a minute. Could mean all kinds of things could happen. So actually, let's turn that off.
All set.
She's all set. Good. So let's turn off Connect, because much as I like it when I'm playing on my own and I'm not really saying a lot, it can be a problem when I'm talking.
Let's go.
Alright, calm down. Oh, hang on a minute. There are snowberries over there. We're on the lookout for snowberries. We're also on the lookout for sabercat teeth, or claws, or whatever it is. We're also on the lookout for those. Right, it's almost 3 o'clock. It says we're live. Have we got any drop frames? I mean, I don't know about all this stuff, like, you know, drop frames. You know, I have no idea. Says none so far. I think it's coming out in 760, so I'm keeping it at that because it seems to be stable. I would like to put it up to 1080p, obviously, but you know, just for the, you know, for the smoothness of the stream, I think we'll keep it as it is, because the one I did the other day seemed to come out all right. That live one, the first one I did, and the second one was recorded. So I think we're almost ready to start. If people come in, that'd be wonderful. I mean, I might have to put it on my tablet as well, because, you know, these things don't always work, do they? I'm moving the, you know, the live. It's got live chat on the thing there, but as a double safety measure. So sorry, it's a bit slow start. Action is starting very soon with our immense character. I must say, I am an immense character, no exploits, Xbox 360, my original character from 2011. So this is my main character that I've played out of all my playthroughs. This is the one that has gone the furthest. So now, so far has nobody come in. So I'm just checking. You know, because I want to make sure everything's synchronized and fully relatable. Right, okay, so we can take off, because I can now, with OBS, we can take that off, because we have the power now to do stuff like that. I'm not good on this PC gaming thing and OBS, but it seems to be working. Right, she's getting tired. Right, first of all, on my skills, we are trying to get up to level 80, because something happens at level 80, as you know, or you may not know. There's something special happens. Alright, a challenge of sorts. Okay, now I've gone from kind of, I don't know, I've got an hour at a point, but I've gone from about, well, less than half of that 79 gauge that's gone along there. We're creeping up to half now. But it was probably about a third of that before when I on the last one. So I've been leveling up. Okay, now the one I want to put it in next is this, because I can't believe I haven't done all 5 of those. So we're putting it in there next, and then that's when the magical thing. Now, although I have a lot in this, I haven't put any points in, because some of these I haven't put any points in, but they've just naturally gone up as I've been playing. Again, with that alteration, I don't use it very much, but we have 100 on that and 100 on that. Heavy armor, we've got nothing on. We did reset this one, as you can see. As you can see at underneath the bar there, you know, the Skyrim sign. So as you can see, it's been reset, because I started off this character with heavy armor, and then changed to light armor part of the way through, and then when that got to 100, I got rid of it. Block, we're very close. We didn't use block too much, but two-handed we don't. Now this is what we're going to use to level up. I've already you know, made it legendary. Okay, I've already done that. and then we put it all into one-handed. But what we're doing, I'm going to swap to do most of it two-handed today, in the interest of getting our level up, and then we're going to do a lot of sneaking, because although I haven't put points in it, I'm still getting, you know, it's still making the bar go up. Lock picking, possibly that might be going up, because that's another one that I reset along with sneak, and pickpocket I resetted. No. So we're going to do the things, and not that we're not, you know, that we haven't been using for a long time. Calm down there. I just got my bow out to have a look at it. Now let me show you. On my last one, I upgraded my character, as you know. Okay.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
And I do like the actor that does all this, you know. So her weapon is that. Now I've upgraded this to a huge amount, because this was about 40. I've upgraded it to 233. Okay, no exploits. This is using the natural systems of the game. Okay, and she's got a bow. It's not a very good bow. I must give her a better one that does more damage. So I've got to upgrade that as well. I haven't got to it yet because I've been doing a lot of upgrading. Now this I should have upgraded this as well, really, but this is my old sword. We did have one that did 20 stamina, right, and it did about 40 something, 45 burning. Okay, so obviously, yeah, I'm doing something uninteresting to start off with, so I hope you'll bear with me. Okay, but I'm going to explain what I've been doing for the last few days. We've now got up to 40 and 51. Okay, so but that was my other sword. I've now upgraded it once again. Okay, so let's check that one. So I'm just going to do a little show of. So it. Hang on, where is it? There. So the last one was 40, this one's 43, and it goes up to 54. So we've got a slight improvement there. Okay, but when our potion, you know, we could do the fourth one of the potion. We should be able to do stronger potions to make this better again. Okay, although we'd have to craft a new one. Alright, so that's that. Now, apparel wise, she is wearing all my old gear that I had in the last few videos. Okay, so 69% faster. So this is for the mage half of me, because I'm a warrior, and I'm mostly warrior, but with, you know, probably a third of it is mage. So I'll be using a lot of mage as well, because we're kind of a Gandalf, me hybrid, a kind of spell sword. So that was 69%. It regenerates. Destruction spells cost less. And Magicka regenerates 10% faster. Okay, so let's check that. So I'm just going to show you this first to start off with, to show that we've made an improvement on it. I hope you don't mind. So now we've got the Magicka up to 73 instead of 69. Destruction spells cost 18, I think, instead of 17. So it's not much of an increase, and that is still at 10. So we have 83 regeneration. Now apparently if you do a whole build full of magical regeneration, you can practically get all your health back and hardly lose anything on your spells. But I'm kind of mostly a fighter. Alright, now the other one is just a smithing one. Okay. Right, now, so I hope you don't mind me just going through these one at a time. So this is for my potions, and so I can swim underwater. Okay, so 27%. Okay, I don't think I've got that now on my helmet. On my helmet I've changed it to doing more damage with the bow, because although I've got a fairly good bow with fair stats on it, you know, it still doesn't do a lot of damage. So this is going to increase it by nearly 50%. And also it helps on magical regeneration, so increase this magical regeneration. Okay, so I hope you don't mind me just showing you this. I know it's a little bit of a slow start, but hopefully, you know, you won't mind too much. I mean, I hope anyway. So this one was a carrying capacity of 37, and one-handed attacks do 40 damage. So that was my old one. Okay, so what I'm showing on Mjoll is all the old stuff. Okay, now on this one we have 41 now instead of 37, and the one-hand attack instead of 41 is now 45. So we have a bit of an increase. It's very hard for me to increase it anymore until I get that alchemy level up. Okay, so that's that one, and then the other ones are that I've got up to 27. I think it was about 26 or something before. This one is a new one which I hadn't actually got armor that actually did weapons and armor, so I got that and I managed to get a little bit more out of it. Okay, and then the last one, so yeah, again, I hope you don't mind me doing this, it's just to kind of start off. This one has carrying capacity of 41 and wear is muffled and moves silently. Now what I did on this one is I changed it, okay, so that my carrying capacity goes up to 44, so there's a little bit of an improvement, but I changed it for stamina regeneration instead. Okay, now I'm carrying the other two at the moment, but I will, you know, deposit in that back at my place, because although I've got a fair bit of you know, carry weight there, you know. Okay, so that's what we've got. So I took off the muffled bit because really I can go in just to kill anything without a problem. All right, so anyway, that's that. Let's get on with it. Okay, now I am at the lighthouse, and again we got a long wait while it does an autosave. So this is Xbox 360, my original character. Now we are in Skyrim, and this is Frostglow Lighthouse. And what I did, I'm trying to complete missions which I hadn't completed after all these years. So I've been playing this 11 years. This particular character, 11 years. Okay. I've returned Hab's remains, and you know, if we go inside, I found out that, you know, what was happening in the lighthouse. Okay, so there was a couple of books in there which said that, oh, there's something happening. We're hearing these noises down below. My two, you know, the two children think they can. Well, one of the children thinks they can hear skeevers. He thinks rustling around. So nobody knows what's going on below in this rustling around. But the lady here is dead, unfortunately, and I've already came here and like an idiot took the clothes off, because once I got you can remove clothes, I was taking off of everything. All right. And then we found this, so it was a bloody end to this poor family, and what we had to do was, if we go in, if I can get around it, if we go in, and there's a couple of books that explain the whole situation, so I won't go through that whole explanation because you may have done it. Sorry, I'm zooming around all over the place. So it's downstairs. Well, I think it's downstairs. Yeah, down the stairs was where the things are going on. So I went down there. There's a lot of blood everywhere. Ooh, what's going on? But if you go in there, what we found was there's a load of these, mostly these, okay, with a couple of spiders going in, and we followed it down. And we found out it was a you know, it was a load of courses and that down there. So, but I usually dispose of most of them, well, practically all of them, with one shot with my bow. So I'm very good at all kinds of things in this. It's a bit of a kind of all-round character. It started off as a spell, as a, you know, as magic and fighting, and then we've expanded it. You know, we've gone into sneak. We've got, you know, we're good at a bow. So we've done all that kind of stuff. So let's get on with it. What I'm trying to do is complete the missions. Okay, now I have one where I have to go somewhere. I was going to go to here. I don't think it's... We've got to go to Redbelly Mine, which is where I left it last time. I've got to find it now. I think I put a marker there, but of course I could have got that wrong. So as you can see, I've practically unlocked everything in the game. In fact, I can't find another place. I've been all around this map and I cannot find another place. Trying to find Redbelly Mine. I was going to do that one, but it seems that my marker is not there. I don't think it does say. Well, actually, let me look at my journal. It may say there. It may be one of the ones I've just finished. Oh yeah, I'm doing the White Phial as well. I've got. He paid me, but not much, and now something else come up on that. I killed a bear, so I've been trying to do some of these missions now to kind of move the game on, because obviously that's gonna give us more chance of leveling up. So I can't find out where. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around, try and finish the rest of the thing, and I'll use the internet if I get stuck. This one I can't do because that is the only one I can't unlock. It is there and it's shining, but it won't unlock. So what we'll do is we're going to do some missions of, if I can find that Redbelly Mine, I'll do it, but I can't remember where it was now. This one won't finish either, so there's a few bugs now where this one won't finish. That one I've got to look for East on Empire things. I've got to find the book. I thought I'd already found it, and I don't think this one works. So we have a few bugs, but there haven't generally been a lot. So really these are kind of just the last few missions left. It's this book kind of, That one is broken because I go back to where nothing happens. That one I can't find. So I may look that one up, so I may do that as part of the stream. And then I've got to talk to Neloth in Solstheim, and I've got to close a rapture. So it might be good, well actually, let's see if we can do this boss at Nilfheim. Oh, it's not showing it. I think that's because I've already done it, and again that one doesn't work. So a lot of these are not completing because they, they're not working. It's just always a shame. Right, let's get going on the action. So I hope you like the stream. So I'm going to spend about an hour and a half. Could stretch it to 2 hours, and we're purely concentrating on leveling up our character. So it's all about combat, using our two-handed weapon, and trying to do the other ones as well. I could go to the stones and put it on the combat one, because I'm not sure which one I'm on at the moment. I think I'm on the Steed Stone, which gives me 100, 100, well, 100. But I may be able to do the warrior one as well, because if I could put the ethereal crown on. It's probably a dragon. Every time I go to a city these days. Yeah, there you go. There's always a dragon. Every single time. So yeah, and trouble is, these dragons could kill people. If anybody's listening, please tell me if the game sound is too loud or too quiet. I should be okay. Oh, well done, move. Oh god, that's it. I went way too high then. I need to turn the sensitivity down. So we've got to deal with the dragon. Nice way to start. But yeah, we can kill dragons easily enough as well. They're not really a problem to me anymore, dragons. Yeah, unless I make a mistake, of course. Which is highly likely. I'm always making mistakes, as you know, if you watch me regularly. And I hope you do watch me regularly. And if you do, please hit that like button. But yeah, it's always dodgy in the towns because it's knowing where they are, isn't it? It's a legendary one, by the way, which is the highest level dragon you can get in the game. I think it goes to ancient, and then it goes to revered. So yeah, the Sith sometimes does kill some of the people, which can ruin some of the missions. Right, okay, let's see if we can get a shot on him, because I'm not very good at shooting, as you know. So I should be able to do a bit more damage to dragons now, because before it was pretty undeniably bad. Don't think I'll try another one while he's moving, but we'll try and get him so that he'll land. Maybe do dragon rend, although he'll probably land outside. But yeah, the bow, see, isn't that great. There's no point putting a... I could do a mark for death. So let's have a look at that. I've got a lot on here, but I like doing a lot of them. There's a lot to do. But yeah, oh God, what's this step? What am I jumping up? There he is. Land, will you? Land. Preferably inside where I can see you. But I don't want it to kill all the villagers because unfortunately Alvor's been killed in Riverwood due to a dragon. You vicious dragon, you. But once I get him on the ground, it's 6 or 7 hits with my sword. It might be less now because it's slightly better now. But as you know, you can't use... Well, there are a couple of exploits in this on the original game. No, don't do it, Ray, don't do it. But yeah, I don't particularly like the fact that they come to the towns and kill some of the people that are giving mission. I mean, they shouldn't be able to kill them because... But some of the sort of side people, you know, once Alvor has finished his thing of telling you what to do, you know, he becomes redundant, doesn't he? I'll have to do a bit of fall off here, won't I? That didn't hit him. So yeah, this took take a little while for it to land, of course. Has he landed? Yeah, especially in Windhelm, it's really hard to, you know, get to him, isn't it? Oh, got a critical strike on him. Now, when he gets to halfway, as you know, they land. I suppose Dragon Rend, I suppose I could do Dragon Rend really there. If I get him to stop and land nearby, I'll do Mark for Death. I think I pressed the short one, so I shouldn't have done that. So let's do... Wrong one, Ray. Sorry, I'm all substantial. Whatever that means. Dragon Rend, that's it. So slight pause of a few seconds while I work out what I was trying to do. Dragon Rend, where's Dragon Rend? There. Right, let's do Dragon Rend next. Try and get this guy to land. You had a great chance there to hit him. So I gotta hit him there. Now he should land. Oh, looks like he's landed over there. There's always somewhere. This is probably the worst place for a dragon to land. I've got. So he's come to help me. The oh, looks like I killed him from a distance. Looks like the others were hitting him. Thank you, Reichling. Yeah, because I helped out the one, you know, the Reichling chief. You know, every now and again they pop in to help me out. Oh yeah, I did have a bit of trouble with. I might have still something. It could have killed somebody. Can I pick it up? I do need scales. I'm very short on scales, and I like scales because, you know, they're handy for weighing stuff, isn't it? That's the first joke of the day. I'll try not to do too many more. Can't believe there's nobody who wants to watch my 360 thingy. I'm going to refresh it just to make sure. By the way, if you watch this, you know, if you do watch this, please like and subscribe. My tablet is the slowest tablet in the world. It's kind of, I think it's the slowest tablet in the world. I swear it is. It's fairly new as well. Yeah, it's soon slowed down when I put stuff on it. Wow, YouTube taking a long time to. Right, okay, so there's nothing on there. Alright, that's okay. No chat, nobody wants to come in. Alright, fair dues. It's a fair cop.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes.
Oh no, you have.
Never tire of a good fight.
Yet another soul. By the way, you do know that I'm a steamingly handsome character, as you know, by the Steam. Right. Now guess how many souls I've got now. I thought it was 74. I found out it was 76. Well, now we have. Hang on, which way is it? This way. 79. So we got an unbelievable amount of dragon souls, and we've practically unlocked them all. There's only 2 missing that I can do. The other one I can't get it anyway because I can't unlock the shout. Well done, guys. Thanks for the help. Never seen such a thing. What else was in
My
it?
ear.
Oh, well, I could pick this up because I am running low. I've actually used up
I've
in
never seen such a thing.
doing all this leveling up. I have used up a lot of my scales to the point where I had none left. Now this couple here, she was already dead. You know, she's been dead for a long time, probably due to a dragon attack. Right, let's go to the guy in here. So we finally got to the mission. A success, but a bow is just a little bit better. I mean, I'm trying to do a better bow, but I know I just can't seem to do a better one. It's just, well, it's never quite as good as a sword, is it? So no exploits, nothing like that. There is an exploit for, you know, making your weapons have way more damage, say, you know, like fire damage or whatever. You can really push it up, but that's an exploit, a restoration exploit. And I have never used an exploit in this game. The only kind of exploit that I can use is sometimes, you know, she's full and I can't give her any stuff, so I drop it on the floor, she picks it up. That's kind of a bug. It comes in handy, but I try not to do that very often. Right, we've got to find said person. They're probably upstairs. We've been here before when I completed it the other day.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
So yeah, I think this is the other guy. He said he's got
I'll
some.
never have Master Nurelian skills potions.
Oh, I received a letter. Let me show you that letter. Because we returned the bottle. He didn't give us much money and it was broken. He said, oh, that's no good. It's useless to me. You know, what's the point of that? Now I've got to find out where it was now. Which one was it? So this would be mostly action in this. I could, you know, I could even go into a black book if you want. There is another. It's not an exploit. It's an actual official thing that you can do to make your potions better. But you know, it's going to have a lot of loading screens. That's the only trouble. Right, we've got to find it. I've got to try and find it. I may not be able to find it, but what it is, the letter said, I think it's that one. I've been selling the Legend of the Fire. I don't know enough of chance to make a new one, but with the proper materials, I may be able to repair it. So this guy wrote to us, said that, you know, we did our mission, it was broken, blah blah blah, and then this guy contacted us to say he may be able to repair it.
All right then.
So we're continuing
I have
from
a
there.
decent mind for potions, but I've also learned how to craft magical items.
So have I. I received your letter.
Good to hear. You can be a difficult man to find.
I know,
Thankfully,
I'm all
those
over the
couriers
place.
are tenacious.
You think you know how to repair the file?
I have some thoughts. There are 3 crucial elements. Some may be easier to find than others.
Oh, I'll find them.
On the top of the throat of the world is a patch of unmelting snow. No heat can touch it. Then we need the tusk of a mammoth, ground to a fine powder as only the giants know how. The final step is tricky. It requires the briar heart from a Forsworn.
Well, I've got a briar heart.
If you can bring me these materials, the phial can again be made whole.
Not a problem. Tell me about the Mammoth Tusk powder.
The ivory produced by those beasts is as hard as iron, but the giants have found ways to make it yield. They're able to grind it down so fine that it can be infused into the lattice of packed snow. The finished material has the delicate nature of fresh powder snow, but the strength of the hardest steel.
Wow, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Tell me about the briar heart.
The final tempering of the phial was performed with a type of old magic that's been lost since the Dragon War. The nearest modern incarnation of it is the strange rituals practiced by the Forsworn.
Don't worry, I can one
With
hit
the
them.
heart of one of their briar warriors, I can lock the phial's magic into its physical form.
I got some at home. That
It's
saved me
difficult to
doing that.
explain to the layman. Forgive me if I begin waxing alchemic.
We don't start waxing. Yeah. Tell me about. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I think. We
Until
get...
next time.
Okay, Quintus. So, by leveling and killing lots of stuff, you know, we're gradually leveling up and trying to do our two-handed sword. So, I did use two-handed swords. You know, fair bit. We started off two-handed, I do believe. So we've done a bit with this character. I've done kind of all kinds of things. I thought, oh right, I'll go a bit more stealthy now. So I've done the stealthy bow thing, you know. So we've kind of messed around on all things on here. But then we kind of couldn't find any more missions. I must have missed some, and eventually, you know, I thought I'd stop playing it because I thought, well, I can't do those because that's bugged. You know, so there was hardly anything for me to do. And now and again when I've come back to this, I've found the odd one, which is surprising because I thought I'd done them all. Right, so yeah, there's a lot of long loading screens, so sorry about that. Am I streaming and recording? I mean, well, yeah, of course it is recording because it's streaming, isn't it? I mean, it's obvious. Oh, good point. Don't hit stop here. Alright, I want it to stop. Right then, so, but yeah, because we've unlocked it, well, I think everything on the map, it's easier to just, let's do that one first, at the throat of the there, because I've been up there. I've got the notched hatchet, which, as you know, is a Easter egg for Notch, the creator of Minecraft. And you know, you do use one of those instruments to craft. It's a kind of crafting game, so it's a little Easter egg to Notch from Bethesda. So we've got time to read the text on here. We don't get time anymore on the new one now. Skyrim Legend over here, no Dragon Ball. Yeah, you know all that, don't you? And we might do a quick go on as a werewolf as well. Now, is this a new dragon, or is this just the guy that lives up here, Paarthurnax? Because I didn't kill Paarthurnax. So right here is the precious snow. Looks like every other bit of snow. So this. Okay, we've got that one. That was easy. I mean, it could be a dragon. There's Paarthurnax. I haven't killed him, but I think has broken the companion story. Hello, Paarthurnax. How are you today? I'm steamingly good. There you go. Right, that's the first one. Nice and easy. Okay, next is Mammoth Tusk powder. Just about the whole of the map has been cleared. I think there's one or two where it doesn't say cleared, so I don't know whether it's because some I missed, but I have gone through them all. I could have missed an object or some sort, so it says it's not cleared. I mean, I can find the main chest, I don't know. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy the stream. But we've got plenty of time to read this text so you can find out all about Skyrim, and you've got quite a few of these. So they are Khajiit, a feline race native to elsewhere, is infamous for producing moon sugar. So everywhere you go now is dragons appear. But that's not surprising me. Right, it's all over there. Is it inside this place? Or is it further down? That is the question, because sometimes they're, you know, they're inside the thing. I think it's inside there. I mean, I could be mistaken, of course, which is highly unlikely. I know, yeah. So if anybody does come in a chat, please tell me if this game sound is alright. I've left it pretty much on what it was, so hopefully it'll be okay. Boo! Alright, I'm just testing to see if and if there's an echo, so I think we'll go in it. I think that's what we got to do. Oh, they may have Mammoth Tusk stuff, but it's got, I think it's a kind of unique material, so we won't have any problem in here. Alright, What, you're that confident? Yeah, of course I am. Of course, I'm trying to get the sneak skill up. What's that? Is barred from the other side, so that must be the exit then. So, where's the inference? Codswallop. Which is a beautiful tree. I've had that many times. Right, let's see if we can jump over and find another way. Probably not. Let's put that way. I mean, so I'm not quite sure what's happened here. It could be there's another place that I went in which leads to that. Like that, for instance. As I say, we'll have no trouble destroying these people.
Never should have come.
Oh, drat, he moved. He'll probably move again now. Alright, he's hit me. Oh, he's aware of me now, otherwise it might have been a one-shot kill. He's running away now. I don't blame you, mate. Get far away from me. I am immense.
Is someone there?
Didn't even see me. See what I mean? What a bunch of clowns. Aura Whisper. Although I don't think I've got Connect on.
Someone there?
But yeah, I've been here before, and you know, I could kill everything, you know, without any problem at all. I came here and killed everything with one hit. It was not a problem.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we're not bad with the archer, especially against feeble men or women. Don't let's leave the women out. You ain't got nothing I want, mate. What about you? I'm only interested in gold and decent arrows.
Time to end this little game.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're viciously cunning with their movement, aren't they?
Cannot best you.
It's viciously hard, isn't it? To kill these guys, yeah, too.
Cannot best you.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll swap to the sword. I mean, what is the point? Not that one. We're trying to do our.
We are out.
We're trying to do our two-handed. We're trying to get that up. It'll be one-hit kill here. Because I am immense. I'll tell you now, I am immense. And that appears to be it. I went through the. I could go. How many of these are? I've already got 2 of those. So I don't need any more. That's what I mean about pressing the button, and it is so slow. I mean, how did we put up with this? But it was the best we had at the time, wasn't it? So I won't even bother going around the rest. I mean, what was the point now? Can I have a Briar Heart now? Ignoramus. Is it this guy? Okay, let's have a look at the map. Oh, apparently you've got it. Hello, larger than life bunny. Hiya, how are you? I hope you're well. I was hoping somebody would come in. So we should have a Briar Heart. So this is live Xbox 360. My original character from 2011. Okay, and we are still playing it after 11 years, and I'm trying to finish off the last few missions before I go. So we gotta go to Giant's Cat. This won't be a problem. I am an immense, absolutely immense. I can kill everything with 1 to 2 hits. A giant, it was 2 hits, and he barely had. I don't think he had any. Yeah, I think I killed him after 2 hits. So my sword and my character is hugely powerful now. I don't fear a single thing in the game. Even a legendary dragon with a sword is about 6 to 7 hits. And this is no exploits, because obviously on a 360 there are no exploits. There is 2, which is the carry weight thing. But yeah, you see, oh dear, giant! Oh my god, I'm quaking in my boots. Now, this one here, okay, may not kill him with one hit, so I may have to quickly switch to the other one. This one here, okay, which is our, where is it? I think it's called, I think it begins with W, because it's now our wizard's sword. I did it the wrong way around. Should be, yeah, that should be on number 1. So this will be a test. I'm not so good with the two-handed one, but I'm trying to level up. So as you can see, it's not so good with the two-handed, alright? Oh, she killed, well, thanks. But if I'd done it with my one-handed sword, that would have been 1 to 2 hits as an absolute maximum. So I don't fear giants anymore. I hope you stayed with me, larger than life. Benny? God, it's hard to see it. It's a little bit far away, my monitor. It's the closest I can get, actually. I will pick up that, because I'm always on the lookout for leather, because obviously that's very important. Right, I've got the stuff. I don't think it is in there, so the giants have been crushing the stuff, and now I've got it. So now we can go back, finish this mission, and get some level up in done. Get out of my way. And of course, the cheese stuff is always nice to have. I'll have a little bit. But yeah, that gives you a nice bit to your health, maybe your stamina. Is this one of the ones where you can pick up a, the gigantic club and equip your character with it? Apparently there's 4 in the game. I know where 2 of them are. The other one I can't forget. Can't remember. But they generally either are, near the fire, against a rock, or they are kind of up here in the higher section. So I'm not going to look for that. I'm going to not waste time. I'm trying to complete missions and level up here. So let's go back, return to Quintus back at Windhelm. Hope I don't get another dragon attack, because I always do when I go anywhere. I've got full screen, so we're doing it at 720p, just so that it runs smoothly. And it's, I mean, it looks like, I don't think there's any dropped frames yet. So I may try doing this in 1080p another time, but because there will be another one when I do level 80, because we'll be taking on the big challenge at level 80, which is tough apparently. But I have got quite a high level character, and I saw one guy that I've been watching all the way through Skyrim, and he struggled against him, but he finally worked it out. So as long as I'm sensible and don't do anything stupid, I should kill it. It might take a few hits. Probably more difficult than a legendary dragon, I would imagine, because it's quite a challenge. And I don't know if you know about it. I won't reveal it, because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't done it yet, because obviously the people that have been doing it for the last couple of years or a year may not have reached level 80 yet, although they're probably always using the exploits, aren't they? I don't use exploits. Quintus, I have some good news for you, Sonny, and I'm gonna walk right up to your face here.
My master may be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
I know. Quintus, I have
I'll
found
never have
the
mastered
stuff.
Harry and
I
Squirrel's
have the
potions.
materials you requested.
Thank the gods. I'll get
Well,
to work
thank
on the
me,
files
not the
straight
gods.
away.
Right, you get work on that.
This is the first time I've set foot in Windhelm. What a
Really? I think I've been here more than once. Mjoll, you're telling a pack of lies there.
Huh?
Will you move back, please? Sometimes they don't move back immediately, but if you go away and push up against something like that, Alright, okay, she's not. Okay, she's ruined it. I'll have to jump over the table. There's always a way out of that problem, apart from when you're in a narrow gap, but then all you do is go back so she comes in a bit more, or you go up to her face and she moves back. So it's not too much of a problem, this old follower bit. And on the newer game, of course, special edition, you know, it does it a bit quicker. Right, so we're going to have longer loading screens with this. What's this over here? Oh, it's one of those. Right then, next mission. Wrong button. I just returned to him. Did I go to the wrong one? Hello, that went. That's it. Unfortunately, the original game is still slightly buggy. I think a couple of things have come out. I mean, they haven't really done much to fix some of the bugs, because Wolf Skull Cave still doesn't work after all these years. Although it might if you haven't started it and you've got the unofficial patch on the special edition.
We're the only temple in Skyrim that openly worship Talos.
Really? I know that. Well, let's try it again just in case, you know, everything's gone wrong there. I'm sorry to hear
He's
that.
gone. But thanks to you, he died knowing his life's work was not in
Oh,
vain.
what a shame. I'm sorry to hear that.
You acted very nobly in helping my master realize his life's work.
It's all right.
Thank you for that.
Any money?
As for myself, I've always been content to simply be an alchemist. I fear keeping the file would just remind me of Norelian's obsession and how it consumed him. Here,
Good point.
keep it. You are as much a part of its legend now as Corral Mill was. I hope it brings you the happiness that my master desired.
I am looking
Now,
for happiness.
how would you like me to align the file's properties?
Oh, yes,
I'm not as
please.
skilled as Corral Mill, so I'm afraid it will only ever refill with one type of liquid.
What's that? Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, this is where we get a choice. Right. I want to be better hidden in shadows. That might be good. So I think he's going to give us some training here or something. A level up. So I want to do more damage. I already deal more damage as it is. Strengthen my magical skills. I want to be tougher in battle would be a good one. I want to resist the forces of magic. I like the power of healing. Ooh. I might pick that because I'm trying to level that up.
I understand. Good day, friend. Keeping well?
So he may have given us a buff.
I'll
Tilia.
never have mastered Norelian's skill with potions.
Well, if you keep practicing like I did, you'll end up to be a master potion master. Alright, let's see if there's anything new gone into our effects. Because I have got this for some reason. Neeloth gave me this. It did some experiment on me. And I've ended up with this permanent health is lowered 25 points after swimming or being in the rain. But I haven't been in the rain. I did go to a black book and change it so I got one of these. So what was it? So there's something to do. These are all my fortify stuff that I got on my weapons. That's my Imperial luck because I am an Imperial. Boo! That's my Dragon Scale. Yeah, see, these are all my Dragon Scale stuff that I've got. So your Beast Blood is part of my Werewolf. That's being an agent of Mara because I completed the Mara one. Healing spells cure 10% more. I think I already have that. That is the reading gives me an extra skill book. I may change that one now. I've got the Secret of Sorcery, which means my enchantments are 10% more powerful. So with that and the Azabal's four items. You wear any four of the items, you get 10%. So I can get 20%. So that's a good way of getting the another extra 20% is in the black book. I'm not quite sure which one it was, but you give me something. So it could be that it's a potion, is it? Let me have a look. What would it be in? It'd be, what's his name? Naval's? I don't know. Well, we won't look it up, John. Let's not waste time.
I have a fine for potions. but I've also learned how to craft magical items.
So have I got anything free? You know, would you like to give me something as part of my helping you out? I would love to. Yeah, I used to be able to change the, you know, the books when I had 100%, you know, bookkeeping. But you know, I reset that one to concentrate on other things. There's a couple of potions there. I mean, I have got plenty of potions. Oh, forget it. Can't bother now. It's too much effort to walk back up. It's almost time for a biscuit. I put it out of reach so I wouldn't be able to go back without hitting the mic. That's to kind of stall me from having a biscuit, because I, you know, as you know, I like my biscuits. Right then, let's have a look at the. Now we got we can close this one. I think I did have a bug on that at one point. Talk to Neil. What's this? I ought to do this one then, yeah. And then if I can find the Redbelly Mine of spiders, because I can't remember who gave me it now. It's only the other day too. I think it's because he's in Solstheim, so we can't do that one. Find the source of the attack. I think that is, yeah, that is also in Solstheim. So a lot of these are in Solstheim. That is just give me one of those kind of random mission things. That one's broken. That one I don't want to go there because it's incredibly boring. So let's see. Find a copy of Children. Does this show me where it is? It does there. Oh, don't tell me it's in here. Right, we've got a Dustman's Cairn. And I'll get me biscuits. It's no good. I can't wait any longer. Oh Christ, I just caught my headphones around the tablet and nearly pulled out my ear holes. Hopefully I haven't dislodged it. Right, because it's biscuit time, and at least I haven't got the camera. I haven't got a camera, unfortunately, for a PC. Please, Microsoft, make it so we can have a USB mic. Thank you. The mirror is the date from the darkness and revulsion, and its frequent association with disease, spiders, and a few other things. Right, we don't feel anything. With the whacking great sword of oblivion. I forgot what we're doing already. I've got to find a copy of that. Something from the sky. Remember, get in there or eat me biscuit. Now I could run. I've got an enormous amount of stamina as well. Well, not enormous, I mean. But I tried running the other day and was like, God, I can run a long way. I think it's inside the thing, isn't it? So, which one would it be? Well, we go to this one. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that because it probably would have been quicker to run there than it is to load it. Load it, load it, load it, load it. Alright. Hi Harry, how are you? How are you? You're well. Sorry, I hope you're still there. But I got to turn my head quite a long way to my left to be able to see. So I hope you'll excuse me if I'm a bit late doing stuff today because I haven't got it right next to me. Let me check it's this place because it could be one of two places. Doesn't seem to be in there. So it must be the other one. This is Xbox 360, the original 2011 game. So there'll be long loading screens. You know, to load into a house, going through a door in a house probably takes about 30 seconds. Takes 2 seconds on a Series X. Won't have any problem killing these. In fact, I could just do a dainty little hit and that will be enough. Because as you know, skeletons in Skyrim are as timid as a pile of dead bones. They are completely useless. In Oblivion they were way harder because they leveled up as you leveled up. This guy will not be a problem. This sword isn't as good as my other one, which is why it's taken me longer to kill him. With this sword I'm not so good with two-handed. So hope you're still listening, Harry. If so, say hello, tell me if the sound is okay.
I've really missed traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with excitement.
I am glad. That is all we're interested in these days, is gold, gold and more gold. Now, I don't need to put anything into lockpicking because I can unlock anything. And I have about 200 lockpicks. And I know roughly how much to adjust it. I go a little bit left. I go 45-degree angle left. If that doesn't work, then we're going far left. Right, okay, so it could be anywhere now. So now it's getting started. But I got tons of these things. So I'm going to go in between the two. So it must be in this lower half. There it is. So once I've got it, I do a fix. Right, the second rivet up on that chest. Okay, or the third if you're looking at the other set of rivets. Okay, and that is our marker. Oh, I pushed it all the way there because I thought that was it. So that was our marker there, right? It's either left or right of that. And it was very close. So there we go. So I know how to unlock anything. I do not need to be good at it. I do not need to put anything in it because I'm a master. After 11 years of playing this, I'm an absolute master at lockpicking. Right, we just got to find our way in this shoddy wrench. Where's the way in then? Somebody's hidden, you know, how to get in. Right, I see, how do we get in? Let me see now. I don't think there's a way. There seems to be a way in there. Been a long time since I've done some of these because I've been playing it 11 years and not so much, you know, recently because obviously the new ones come out, which is way faster. So it doesn't look as though there's any kind of way in there. So it's somewhere up here then. Oh, you're a dragon then. So yeah, probably people have left because I didn't register my, you know, register that you've come in. I'm sorry if I'm late sometime, but I can't help it. I'm a lunatic. You know, I got, you know, I'd have to keep turning my head every 5 minutes. All right, I know I should, and say, you know, because, you know, in the interest of why why is it not? I don't know which one it is. I mean, it could be this one, couldn't it? I know, I've got a cracking idea. Let's get clairvoyance up. I don't want to tell you where to get it, you know it by now. The free one is in that mine, Ember Shield mine. Or you can pay for it somewhere else, right? And let's hope this works. Right, okay. It'll probably point to the destination, but I may have to go in something to get there. So clairvoyance is great, but it doesn't always lead you the correct way. Well, most of the time it does. Just Sometimes it's a little bit iffy, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably pointing to... Oh, hello. Who's here? It's hidden behind here after all that. Well. Always worth looking at the skeletons. I mean, alright, it's only a couple of gold, but... Right, here, it's in here. Right. A novice lock. It's a piece of cake, mate. Right, it's not that way, it's that way then. Always do it to the rivet, because that gives me a good starting point. You know, if I start on the rivets, I know if it starts. Right, okay, we got Children of the Sky, which I thought I'd already got ages ago. I probably have got it, and I just dumped it somewhere. May as well just press all of that. Okay, we can go back to Urag. Urag. They've got weird names, haven't they? Yeah. These guys. Is there any point looking anywhere else? Right, so we're trying to level up. We want as many fights as we can. If we run out of missions, then we are gonna just go around fighting stuff, and we'll take on dragons, giants. We'll just go in there and just kill a lot of them. I could take on, you know, no, it wasn't, not the force. I could take on the Forsworn one hit with those with my one-handed sword. And what's the other guy? Draugrs, not a problem either. It's usually one hit. You know, big Draugrs, 2, maybe 3. You know, Dragon Priest, 4, maybe. You know, magic is not quite so good, and the mage needs a bit of love on the next game. Elder Scrolls 6, which is in 2025 or 6. Predicted that a long time ago. As soon as they announced, you know, which games were coming up next, which was Starfield and this one, I knew once they released that it's going to be 4 years later. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Obvious. Everybody's expecting it to come out quicker. Thank you for opening the gates for me. They have automatic gates here. And of course we are the Archmage, and we have got the Archmage's outfit. I finally found it, and I may have it on me, I can't remember, but I've tracked it down. I've gone to all my houses getting all the kind of unique stuff, the stuff you get on missions, and I've brought them all back to my main base to stop me. I don't like that kind.
May I just say it's a pleasure to have you leading the college, really.
Well, you didn't sound very happy then, but thank you for that. Of course I'm leader, because I am immense. Supreme magician, or mage, a supreme swordsman. Not bad, it's pretty good at sneaking as well. You know, I can one-shot most things with a bow, apart from dragons. I know they had such riveting thing. I think I've got to go down. I may have got that wrong there. Oh, you got it wrong, all right. Alright, okay, the Arcanium, which is where all the books are. Well, when I first went through here, I thought it's probably plants, isn't it? Obviously, didn't know what Arcanium was, but I've kind of learned over the years what it is now. Of course, if I need to, you know. Hello? Why do you got to go through here twice? Downstairs twice. It's a bit odd, isn't it? Right, let's go to the vicious orc. Who, although we're, you know, we don't like orcs because you know we're kind of half
May your
Gandalf.
next fight bring you victory, friend.
Thank you. It always does. Don't worry.
Archmage or not.
And if you
my
could stop
rules
her
about
from
books
talking in
still
the next
stand.
game, it'd be great. Right,
All
here's
this
the.
knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Do you mind? The immense Dragonborn is speaking. Here's the book you were looking for.
Looks like you're still in one piece. And more
Of course I
importantly,
am.
so is the book. Thank you.
I don't fear anything. Right, what has he got for sale? Has he got anything that I would want? No. Right. Is there any other special books you're looking for? Because really, this
As
is
a
all I
matter
got
of
to
fact,
look
there
for.
are. Have you ever heard of Shalador?
Yes.
Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can.
Surprisingly.
I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Well, tell me what it is then. Right, started that. Right, find Shalador's writing. Okay. Next. Right, I think we could do with a bit of combat now. We don't want to go around chasing books, do we? That's what you call dull, boring fishmongers. The Hall of Elements, that's where we're going. Great names, aren't they? The Elements, the Arcanium. Lovely. I mean, they do come up with some good ones, don't they? Yeah, most of people, you know, would have put the library, but not Bethesda. Oh no, we're steeped in pure fantasy here. Hello. Once a source of pride for the people of Winterhold, the college is now shunned and feared by the villagers. Well, that's because they're immensely powerful, probably. The graphics aren't bad on this. On the 360, I've got it on. I can have it on 1440p, but if I do, it kind of squishes it a bit. So I'm not quite sure what this is on, to be honest. And if I tried to have a look, I would have to stop the game because they can't do that kind of stuff. Right, what am I finding? Right, I am going to look for some combat now because I feel like whacking the hell out of things and leveling up. So let's see, where's Labyrinthian? Now I can't remember exactly where it is because it's been, I've played this a long time, but Labyrinthian, I don't know how many times I've done Labyrinthian. So where is Labyrinthian? I suppose I could look it up, couldn't I? Could it say west of? I don't know why that made me laugh then. Where's Labyrinthian? I think I'll look it up. It'd be quicker, wouldn't it? Where is Labyrinthian? Labyrinthian. I've forgotten. I think it's. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I think it's one of these, but I mean, I could be totally wrong. There it is. We cleared it. Let's go in there because there's a few trolls. There's a few things in there. Been going through a few doors, and we can whack the living daylights out of everything. Because I've destroyed everything practically. Right. So yeah, I'm just surprised that nobody's come in. I thought maybe people might have come in today. Live stream, but maybe people don't want to see the 360. Why would they? Well, I think they should. No, it's a long loading time's probably put you off, didn't it? Have I got a cup of water? I don't know, have a look. Drat, I haven't got a cup of water. Right, okay then. Stand by. Two-handed we're going because we're trying to level up. Great sword. We're trying to level up the two-handed. Because as you can see, our two-handed. Although I think I've turned off connect, thank God. Two-handed. And I might even wear heavy armour at some point so I could level up that. Because that'll get us towards the 80, won't it? Right. Shush! Yeah, you said it higher. Right. You miss him, do you? I miss him. I don't miss you talking about him now. Right, Aura, it begins with A, doesn't it? A's at the top there. We're going to do this one, we'll just do a little one.
Lost.
Right, okay, there's a troll there. How long do you think he'll last? I mean, I'm not so good with the two-handed, but I'm sure we'll kill him pretty easily. 2 hits. Alright, that's pretty easy. The other one would have been 1 hit. Troll fat. Yeah, go on, we'll have one. We won't have any more. I do one because, you know, that would, you know, mean it recharge quicker, because, you know, a different recharge time the longer you press it. Well, you know all that. You played Skyrim, haven't you? A load of people still, you know, trying their first time at this game. It's because it's a fabulous game. Alright, graphics aren't the best in the world now. I'll just show you actually a demonstration of my one-handed sword, just how powerful that one is. There you go, won it. But we are trying to level up the other ones. We're trying to level up two-handed so that we can get our level up. So let's get it ready. Let's see what our skill. We're going to keep an eye on it to see, you know, how much it's going up each time. Right, we've already, you know, got up to legendary once. Right, where are you? Come on, where are all the trolls? There should be 3 of them. Yeah, this is where the where they are, isn't it? It's where it's the place where those masks are. I don't know how many I've got of them, to be honest. I can't remember. It's all gone kind of hazy. So I've seen that I've got about 4 of them in one of my, but you know, I don't know. You know, they might be scattered all over the place, and I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to find a door, because if I go through a door, bound to have fun, aren't we? Yeah, we'll have fun in there. But I'm not so good with the two-handed, so. But I keep leveling that, and once I level up a skill, it's going to level up my level. So that's the. We're trying to do all the weakest things that we have, in the intention of leveling. Because that's all we're worried about. We want it to 80 as fast as possible. Some people said they got like level 200, but I'm sure that's exploits. Although you can probably get to that, but that would involve a tremendous amount of playing of this game. Which, you know, why not? Yeah, do it. And I will look in there, because there are on rare occasions, and they are quite rare. You can, yeah, they kind of put them in places where you have to use the jump button. Well, you always have a jump button in the game. So the games that don't, well, they are, I'm afraid, not as good. You should definitely have a jump button. Even Breath of the Wild's got a jump button. Don't know about you, but where do we go? Is it dead end? Wow. Looks like there's
It's one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's
it could be this is the exit. Can you see a way forward, my children? Ah, oh, this is if we fall down. So obviously, this is probably the way out. So let's go back out in the Skyrim and see how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Squirrel Stream Gaming. Hiya, Squirrel Girl Gaming. Hiya, I'm popping in for a second. Sorry, I hope I haven't missed you. I hope you're still there. This is the Xbox 360 version, unfortunately. So this is an extra live stream of my original character on 79, and we can kill anything in the game without much trouble. And I'm trying to get to level 80, because I don't know if you know, but when you get to level 80, something special happens, which is quite a challenge. So forge on the level 80. I've been watching your Skyrim ones, as you know, and enjoying it, and your Witcher ones, but you suddenly stopped and you're not doing it anymore, which is a little bit upsetting, to be honest. So we don't fear trolls, that's a 2-hit job. with my one-handed sword, it's a one hit kill. So you're probably left by now because I keep missing when people coming in. You ought to do something about that, Ray. You ought to. Well, the trouble is it's not kind of in front of me, you know, so it's a bit hard for me to see. But if you're still watching, hello. So Shalador, oh yeah, that's the mage. Oh, yeah, so, oh, lost that. See, we could go in there. That might be a bit of a challenge. That's Labyrinthian. That's the Tribune. We could always go to the Tribune. Alright, where's my character? At the moment, it's just there. So if we go to the left, can we go in the Tribune? Where is the Tribune? He asked. Tribune. Right, let's get pointing in the right direction. Well, I am playing a new game. I got LOL, and I hope people enjoy it as well. I've had a little go on that. Squirrel, can I go with Squirrel? And I'm not really a big fan. I don't know why. I mean, it's probably great fun. I think younger people will like it because it's a bit of a laugh. But it's, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, unfortunately. So I'd love to watch those streams, but it's not a game that I'm mad on at all. It's kind of okay, and for me, okay is not enough. I've got very high standards, but I had to go on the demo and did it for a bit. But it's Ubisoft, and I'm not a big fan of Ubisoft. I find Ubisoft are pretty average when they do things. That's just my opinion. I mean, please disagree with it. You know, well, you don't have to disagree, but you know, that's my opinion. And you can say stuff to your opinion, and I'll never subscribe to you or even watch you ever again. That's your choice. But it's just not my thing. I don't think they do RPGs as good as some other companies. That's all. That's my opinion. But I might look in now and again. I did try to catch a live stream the other way, and I just missed it. So I'll attempt to get one next time. Just come and say hello. But I'm looking for anything to kill and some missions so I can level this up, because I'm trying to do everything I can to level this one up to end level 80. That's the whole purpose of this stream. I've been playing it non-stop for the last couple of weeks. I do kind of stop every few months and then do my normal games, you know, on the Xbox or PlayStation. Right. We won't have any trouble in here. The only thing I'll do is watch out for my health, because I might mess up. So as you can see, I've already been in here and destroyed everything, but they should have respawned by now, although I don't know when I came in here last. So I can see everything. So we'll just see if there's anything here. So there may be nothing left, because dare I say it, I'm awesome, which I am. She's in red there. I do the quick one because it don't use so much thingy. Hang on. I'll probably get back to those games. Problem is I need an SD card. Oh, you need a bigger SD card. Yeah. I hope you get back to those games, because I'll definitely be watching when those come out. And the trouble is, you were doing them, you know, kind of the middle of the night for me, so I couldn't watch them live. But when you're doing them, what you've been doing lately, kind of 9 o'clock, you know, I can see that. Ow! All right, I've got to run fast. Let's hope she gets through the door. If not, she'll teleport. Don't worry, she'll teleport. She'll magically pretend to go round, but she'll be there. Anybody left? I've killed you all. Oh well, I've killed the skeletal Spygrim. Right, let's get a torch out. Although I won't be able to do my special sword then, will I? I'll tell you what, we'll make this one our default sword, I think, now. So let's use the light. That's why my my illusion spell is fairly high. God, I'm waiting for it to do it. Christ, sometimes it takes ages on the old Xbox. So yeah, I've probably already been here, killed everything. Because, you know, I'm a champion. I might get caught out by the odd thing. Yeah, you got a Nintendo Switch. I haven't got. I've got a Wii U for Breath of the Wild. I would like to get a Switch, but they don't do any broadcasting, and that's kind of what's putting me off. But I will be buying one for Breath of the Wild, of course. Definitely. There's an Etched Tablet here. Let's have a look. Hail all brave city Bonjunar. Forever these walls shall stand. May enemies see her majesty. May all quake to behold her. No idea what that means. But I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Although I'll probably forget. I thought about doing Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, I wouldn't mind watching you do Baldur's Gate. Yeah, if I could ask you, when I was watching your stream, you were making a few mistakes getting killed, you know, not quick saving, stuff like that. You know, like before a boss battle, do a quick save, or when you've killed a few, recharge your health and then quick save. You know, you want to do it that way, really. But you seem to know how to play the game, so I presume you played it before, but you know that was the first time you kind of streamed it. So, because you seem to have an idea, you know, what to do and stuff, how things work and all that kind of cheese. I do say random words sometimes. I don't know. I can't stop myself. I'm surprised I haven't read that one. I probably already have read that one. So I'm just going to go in, kill everything that comes, because I'm in an absolute. Oh no! Wow, it's a big hole, isn't it? It's not the one with the spiders, is it? There's one with a load of spiders in it. But I think that's called Cragmere Splodge or something. Cragmere Cave or something. It's full of spiders. If you don't like spiders, I love spiders, although I don't want them the size of Skyrim, of course. That would be very scary, wouldn't it? I would definitely run if I saw one of those. I play them on my personal profile a lot. I'm just reading your text, you know. Which way shall I go? I got two ways shall I go? Which way shall I go? Down? I'll tell you what, I'm going to go here first because you know, it means I don't have to go down. But I just want to kill stuff as fast as possible so that I can level up. But I've already been here because I've been to, I think, every place in the game. I'll be very surprised if there is another one. That's empty, Ray. Don't undo it. Because, as you know, I am awesome. I have read every book bar one. And I've got... Right, as I suspected, this is a room that's not really that interesting, but we have got to go down. Although I may have just gone the wrong way, yeah. So it looks like going down is the way to go. Hello? That's where I just was, wasn't it? See, now I'm lost. I tend to do that a lot in games. I'm, you know, not good in... I do get lost a bit. Which is why I like saying get lost a lot. I don't like saying get... Oh, crikey, it's all gone dark. Don't go down there into the spider infested area in the dark, Ray. Alright, let's see if there's any around. I probably killed them all. You know, I've got this nasty habit of killing everything in front of me, which is great stuff. Where's this going? I mean, loot, I mean, I've already done it. Maybe I've done this recently. I thought something twitched there. If you're wondering why there's a slight line across the screen there, like that. See, there's a kind of glitch. It's because I'm steaming. I play them on my personal profile, yeah. I am a steaming person who's caught some kind of glitch, probably down the Dwemer Mine, Dwemer Ruin, sorry, and I can't get rid of it. If you have to, you know, play it on the new Xbox, there is something that gets rid of special effects that get attached to you like that. And I wish I had it. Okay, nothing there. Let's progress forward. and keep using this. Yeah, some of these they go on for miles, don't they? You know, they lead to a pile of scrunge, don't they? Whatever a pile of scrunge is. We're not doing very well on killing lots of things, are we? And that's a dead end. Because I'm trying to find a place where it's been refilled so I can kill things. Oh, Labyrinthian Thoroughfare. God, I remember going through here on my first play on this. Man, was this a wondrous day when I first got this in 2011, because this is our original 360. I've transferred the save onto a newer 360, which, you know, they came out with a kind of slimline one. So I might be able to transfer the save so I can continue. And I wish Bethesda would make this game available. I know everybody's, you know, obviously wants to do special edition because it's superior, because of all the extra resolution and all that kind of stuff. But I would like to be able to play this on my Series X. It would be great, but obviously they're not going to do that. Because obviously, you know, they're not really bothered about this one now because it's inferior, and I could see the logic behind that. Although, you know, I wish it wasn't the logic. Okay, that didn't lead anywhere then. It leads to a chasm now. Chasm could be handy. Oh, by the way, if anybody's still watching, is the game sound alright? Can you hear the game sound? Although nobody's spoken for about 3/4 of an hour. I'll probably finish about 5, but I'm trying to level up. I haven't got anything to level up yet. I'm trying my best to find somewhere that's got enemies. But because I've killed everything, it's proving extremely difficult. Because as you know, I am immense. I'm immense. I can go anywhere, man. So I think we ought to come out of here, because I'm not getting anywhere here. Yeah, that's not really... Where's the way out? Well, there's an easy solution to that, Ray. Is use your clairvoyance. Let's hope it works. Right, that way. And you can get this very early in the game, as you know. Although some of you may not know. Oh, it's up there. Right, okay, I missed that. Well, yeah, it does come in handy. Just the odd occasion it doesn't work, you know, especially when you're on multiple levels like this. Sometimes it can go astray, unfortunately. You can just lose track a bit because it's kind of, you know, it's not flat. It likes flat. It likes flat very much. Right, we're going up there. So I'll have to try and find another place where I can kill a load of stuff, which is got a load, you know, like a load. Hang on, I've got all tongue-tied there. Where, you know, there's a load of Draugr, some dragons, you know, some high-level things, you know, loads of stuff like that. I'm still looking for that last book as well. Right, where have we got to go, Munchkin? Right, it's kind of got a lot on that. Sometimes, you know, it goes a bit squiggly, this thing. My magic should be recharging a lot quicker now. Now that I've got another thing on my boots, I do believe. Right, it should be out there. Right, let's get out of there because obviously there's nobody in here. Games sound is fine. Good, good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. I'll do the same for you on yours. You know, if you do them around that 9 o'clock UK time, which is probably about, I don't know, it's about 6 hours behind, isn't it? It's about 3 o'clock, is it? 2 o'clock? Somewhere around there. You're usually 6 to 8 hours behind. You know, we've had our lunch by the time you get up. You know, this is why Britain is ahead of the rest of the world. Because, you know, Greenwich Mean Time starts with us. Nobody else in the whole world has that. We start time ourselves. We Yeah. I don't see what good it does, but it just means we wake up for everybody else. Right, out there. So we've got to go through this door. And there's the lever. And quick, get through, quick. She's probably... Is she stuck behind the door? Right, let's... how do you run? Oh, like that, isn't it? Right, let's get out. It's obviously a waste of time. Let's find somewhere where there's something brutal to kill. Look at all these dead bodies. I've obviously been here before, although there's a load of skeletons. So, yeah, you were struggling a bit with Skyrim, but... Yeah, tell me, have you played that for, you know, a serious amount of time before, and that's the first time on Switch? I would like to know if that's, you know... Because you did seem to have a clue, you know, what things to search for and stuff like that. So it kind of looked like you knew the game, but it could be you had a practice, you know, so you just get the hang of it. So yeah, I would like to know that, just out of pure interest, no other. Man, I could do with a drink. And woman, I could do with a drink. Right, I'm trying to. I'll tell you what. Let's go somewhere else because this is dull and boring. And nothing, there's just nothing going on. Where can I go which, you know, be a load of rebels, you know, a load of fighting, draugrs, you know, you name it. Forskull, look at, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going into a Dwemer ruin, although that'll be challenging, you know. Yeah. You know, I just gotta get kind of lost in those, don't I? Let's see. I'll tell you what. I've not done that one recently. Let's go and find a place where Mount Anthor. I think I've done that one recently. Let's find a place where there's going to be a lot of stuff. The Succulum. That looks interesting. Let's go there. I've played it a lot before. Ah, right. Yeah, it seemed like it. Don't forget to learn from your mistakes. By the way, I got one of these. I got one of these because I'm on OBS. I'm normally not doing it on a PC. So I got one of those. I haven't got a... I'll be back later. Or I'll be back in a minute. I haven't transcribed one of those yet. So I'll have to get that on it at some point when I go to get a biscuit or something. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, we could always also, why don't we turn into a werewolf? Because I am a werewolf. Alright, let's go in here, see if we can find an enemy to thrash. Because as you know, I am an absolute marvel. Nothing can beat me, I am invincible. Although I make mistakes like everybody else. I know you do. You are a champion of sorts, but not as good as like what I be. Hello, what's this then? What have I done here? The pillar, oh yeah, I brought somebody there to be sacrificed. Done all that, done all that. Is that a dragon? But yeah, I've done this one. I've done them all. I've done practically all of them. So there's nothing here, right? That's a boring one. Man, I could do it. I just want to find something to kill, you know. So I'm not going to level up at this rate. What's this? Oh, hang on, what was that? So 360, yeah, a little bit long loading times. Some snowberries, that'll be good for enchanting. I do know the stuff for enchanting now. I've been doing so much of it the last few days, I know every ingredient you need. The Wreck of the Winter War. What about that Snow Veil Sanctum? That sounds interesting. Yeah, quick save is the thing that a lot of people who play Skyrim always forget. It's like, oh, I'm just going to face a boss. Oh, I better quick save. Or I'm halfway through. I've killed half of them. I've just refilled my health. You know, quick save. It saves having to go all the way back and do that all lot again. And I'm the worst one for it because I do it myself all the time. I've even got it put up there, quick save on in front of my TV, and I still forget. But that's because my TV is so big. I don't often see it because it's lower than my television. This is where I was just now. Right, Veil Catacombs sounds like an interesting place. I probably will be doing Baldur's Gate, and those should premiere in about 2 days. It's like it's a D&D game despite its age, and is the best. Yeah, I've heard Baldur's Gate is very good. I'm not into the kind of isometric kind of games. Oh, my follower can't come in here. Oh dear, we're on our own. But I would be interested in watching that, because apparently, yeah, Baldur's Gate is good. And they've got a new one out, haven't they, at the moment? Which you know, some people like, some people don't. Apparently, I've probably got everything in these. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I got everything's. It's got to be in the region of 2,000 before I get interested in stuff. Because I have an immense amount of money. If you're wondering how much money I got, and I'll tell you what, I probably got. I could make a huge amount more as well, because yeah, look, I've got 471,000 gold. All right, but I've probably got another 100,000 or more in my chests, because I have chests in every single house, and I have every single house in the game, including the DLC. There are the 3 additional houses. Oh, I thought I had somebody coming out of a drawer thing. I think wherever I go, I'm just gonna find no bodies, because I've already been here. But they usually refill after so many days. But not today. And I'll probably step on traps, and if anything's going to kill me, it'll probably be a trap. I'm just trying to find anything alive, because they do kind of reset after so many days, which I like. I think it's a wonderful mechanic invented by Bethesda, and other people don't seem to do it. They just seem to, you know, they just seem to do this. Oh, as soon as you leave the area, all respawn again. You know. That kind of mechanic, which is I don't particularly like. I like the one where it waits a few days before they do. It makes a lot of sense. That's how it would happen in real life. Not this is real life, but kind of. I go back and forth between the 2 games. Oh, hang on. Let me have a look. Now I'll try and get a mic. So I got kind of look well to my left, and my eyesight is not great because I'm not good at that particular distance, so I'll try and bring the mic over so you can hear me. I have 2 more vids coming tomorrow for current game, and then after that it will be Baldur's Gate. I have to switch up what I play every few episodes because of, I can't quite read that out, because I can't constantly play one. Oh, I see, you like switching it around between games. Okay, yeah, I like kind of doing one or 2 games and then going all the way through it. That's how I do it. But I do pop in the occasional one. You know, like additional ones that I might do and upload at other times. Ones that I kind of tried out, or have a quick look at them. I've got a folder that says quick look at games, or I just have a quick look at games, you know, just 1 or 2 episodes. So I do stuff like that. But generally I'm into RPGs and survival. That's my 2 main things. I don't think there's anybody here. So this is obviously a waste of space, isn't it? Because I've obviously killed more. Trouble is, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, and I can't find anything to kill anymore. I went somewhere the other day. I wish I streamed that, because that was a nice long playthrough, and I killed a load of things. I only came close to dying, I think, once. So I think I better go back out again, because how do I get out? Because I'm having a job to find anything to kill. Nobody's left. I'm so good, they've all run away. So you like hopping from game to game? Yeah, it's kind of not what I do, but You know, each to his own. You know, you want to do that, you go ahead and do that. I mean, I do sometimes do some games, you know, quite like them, and then for some reason you know, something happens or I come against a brick wall and I can't continue. So obviously I have done that a few times. Have you played Breath of the Wild? Because I love that game and I've completed it and I'm on my second playthrough. Yeah, that's a wonderful game, and it is classed as a hard game, believe it or not. Although it starts off kind of all nice and kiddie, all nice and easy. Tough game. There's some real tough things in that, and you got to know their, you know, really kind of suss out their strengths and weaknesses. It's proving very boring, isn't this, Squirrel? I noticed in your first couple you weren't really saying a lot. I suppose because you didn't think any, you know, people were watching. You kind of didn't say much. I tend to blab all the time. Even when I was doing my very first stream, which was at Horizon Zero Dawn a couple of years ago. That was my first streaming I've done. I'll tell you what, we'll go into one of these, shall we? Because it's sure to get something in there that's a bit nippy. So yeah, I was very kind of, but I chat whether there was somebody there or not. So it's a good idea to talk and explain what you're doing. You know, even if there's nobody watching, because people may watch later. You see. You know, and you know, in say, you know, a few months' time, they may go back and watch that and go, well, you know, so if it's nice to, you know, it's good to kind of talk. Don't talk as much as I do, because, you know, I'm a flaming nutcase. Yeah, I'll just keep blabbing. Right, I don't know what I'm doing now. What was I doing in the old book of reality here? I'm trying to find Redbelly Mine. I can't remember where it was now. Find the black book in well, that's in Solstheim. I'll tell you what, let's go to Solstheim, because, you know, we're sure to get some action there. I mean, great place. I've been to a couple of places in there. I'm just trying to find some place to get some fighting going. So I'm not leveling up because I'm not fighting anything. You've played it, yeah. Yeah, that's a great game. Starts off nice and easy, nice and kind of gentle. It's got that nice kind of training area, a small training area. By the time you've done that, you can venture on to the outside, and my God, things pick up from there. And some of them are brutal. I mean, that guy who fires those shock arrows at you, what's he called? You know, the big brute on top of some creature. God, he was knocking me senseless, but I can go back now and kill that guy with no trouble at all. Hello, another dragon. Is that a dragon? Oh no, it's a bird. It's alright, it's a bird. Well, I was close. I mean, right, let's see. I've been going around Solstheim as well, trying to find somewhere. I did Foul the Bulb last time. I even went to Mirak's thing, but I've opened up everywhere on here as well. I told you I'm immense. Cool. I've been there recently as well. I've been going all around this map trying to find something to kill. I'm finding it very difficult to find anything because I'm gigantically brilliant. Yeah, I can't help it. I am. I don't fear anything anymore. It's just Bloodskull Barrow. I think I've done that one recently. I'm trying to find somewhere where, you know, it'd be a little bit of a challenge. It's proving very difficult. So I would like to go back to Breath of the Wild. I think I got to about episode 4, and then my computer decided to blow up, and that was the end of that. It looks like I've got it working now. At least I've got OBS to finally work. So I think it's because it had an update the other, you know, a few days ago. It had an update, and since then it's been working fine. I always had trouble with the echo. I always kept getting echo for some reason. But obviously it's fixed now, so it's great. Because I can do PC stuff, lad. Excuse me.
I don't
How
trust
goes
you,
your
Whelp.
hunt?
Keep that in mind.
Okay. Don't call me whelp, because I'm liable to thrust it down your throat. Rather sharpish. Well met. I wish it was, yeah, let's do it so it's daylight. I've spent probably a third of this game waiting. Do you want to see my stats, Squirrel? Just quickly, I won't show everyone, but I've got 89 out of the 90 things. You might play Final Fantasy VII. Oh, I didn't press OK then. Final Fantasy, yeah, that's something I've never really got into, I must admit. It's another one of those Ubisoft games, and I'm sorry, I hate to say, you know, I'm not a big fan of Ubisoft, but I think somebody summed it up the other day when they said that Ubisoft are the kings of average. I don't know, it's like I play a game like Skyrim or The Witcher or whatever, and then you play one of Ubisoft game and it's like, it just doesn't seem as good, it's just not as good, isn't it? But I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't bought Ubisoft games, I have, because I like, you know, I've got a few of the Assassin's Creed games, you know, they're great fun to play. They are. Let's try a dragon. Let's try and bring a bit of excitement. The original, oh yeah, yeah. I did have a go on. I have got Final Fantasy 15, but I found it very slow, very slow start, and it just didn't grab me. I don't know why. It looks fantastic. The you know, the kind of fighting is, I don't know, it's kind of a bit odd, but I find it, you know, I suppose for me it's a little bit complicated. I don't know. It doesn't. It seems to be an old-fashioned kind of system. I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion. Right. Okay. How long will it take for me to kill a dragon? Now I'm going to do it with a two-handed sword, so I'll be at a slight disadvantage. Although it takes a long time to get the thing out. Whereas if I do this with my normal sword, it's about 6 to 7 hits. Come down, you swathing monster. I am the king of the world. I can resist fire, frost, you name it. I can resist it. I have a fabulous shield which I just upgraded. It used to have 49% resistance. Now it has 53%. Or 54. So, and this is a serpentine, which I think is the second one up on the higher level dragons. So you got ancient, serpentine, then legendary, and I killed a legendary in 6 or 7 hits. So I'm pretty destructive. With the bow, I haven't got, you know, exactly got a best bow in the world yet. I've got dragon scale armor, so I've got the best armor in the game as well. So we just get this guy down to, you know, half, and then you land. But yeah, I'm just awesome with a sword. Once he gets on the ground, he's got no chance. Right, I'll just do Mark for Death. It's the only kind of spell that kind of works well on him, is Mark for Death. It's always a good one, along with Dragon Rend. So that will make it even easier, but I can do it without Mark for Death. I brought him down with 6 doodads. But I'm immense, so... Right, here comes one of these. How long do you think it can take to kill one of these? Whoops. Now I got an instant refill there. See, he didn't last long. Because I've got a special skill where if I die, I get my health refilled, and so I got saved from death there, a bit like in Breath of the Wild, where, you know, you get... Right, okay, he's throwing that stuff at me, but I shall resist that because I have a shield, which is immense. This is my new shield, which is even better than my old shield, which will, you know, get rid of half of that. Now is I pressed the button there and it doesn't seem to be working. Right, okay. So this will instantly transfer me to my one-handed one. So I'll have to go to my one-handed one now just to kind of do this a minute. And I'll take a potion of resist fire as well. That's if I got one. Because I got a lot of potions and I've got rid of them, a load of them. But 48%, yeah. So that should near enough cancel it out. Although, you know, I'm already dying, so it might not happen yet until the next one. I'm trying to find. I've got extreme healing. Oh no, we've only lost a little bit. Not to worry, it'd be fine. Alright, now we're gonna. Oh, damn, I didn't press the button, and guess what? I forgot a quick save. See, I was going on about quick save. Please, quick save. What did I do? I just did the same thing. Right, let's have a look at what you're reading there. Hang on, let me see what you're reading. I probably switched between Baldur's Gate and Skyrim. I somehow lost my save to Skyrim, so I'll have to restart. I clean up data on my Switch, and I think it deleted the wrong stuff. Oh dear. Oh, that's a shame, Squirrel. That is a big shame. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way, if you haven't subscribed. And ring that little bell. I haven't got all the little things that you got where you know, tells you who's subscribed and, you know, go to Cash App, you know, all this kind of stuff. I haven't got all that. I haven't got all the fancy stuff. Because I do most of my streaming on Xbox or PlayStation. So, right, I'm back here. Alright. Now, see if I can remember where that was. It was Sheer Point Knick-Knack, wasn't it? Hang on. Was it Sheer Point Knick-Knack? It was Sheer Point Knick-Knack. Remind me to save when I get there. Alright, here we go. That's a shame when you lose your save. God, that is horrible, isn't it? I do hate that. Labyrinthian, for which Labyrinthian is known, was built by Archmage Shalador in the First Era. Now, Shalador, very famous person, who some say destroyed the Snow Elves single-handedly with his massive power. I find that very hard to believe, but I think I'm right on that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Right, okay, here he is. Oh, we missed our chance. So what I'm going to do, we are going to use Dragon Rend, because I got every one in the game, bar the one that they won't let me have, which is the final one, of course. So we're going to use Dragon Rend, because then he'll have to land, and then we'll kill him very quickly. Right, first of all, I'm going to do a quick save. Now, you can't do a quick save on this, alright? But if I do this, you can't do a quick save on the original game. It does quick saves itself when you go through doors, but you can't make it do it. But if I turn on the power of Connect, which is a thing that the Xbox 360 had, then I can do it. Although I think it just saved. Xbox quick save. And off it goes. See, you can do a quick save like that. They changed the system for special editions, so you could have quick saves whenever you want. Alright. But now I'm going to turn it off, because while I'm talking it's going to hear what I'm saying, and every now and again it might do a shout just for the sake of it, without me knowing, you know. Right, it saved my life again, so don't worry. I may have missed him. I'll tell you what, I'll hide behind here, might be a good idea. Okay, he's got vicious fire. I'll tell you what, we'll take a thingy. Oh, did I just take the wrong one? I must have just taken the wrong one. Hang on. I must have done the well, I don't know, it's a bit better though. I may have taken the other one by mistake. I don't think I've got a fire one. Oh, there it is. I don't do the things that are, yeah, 96% of fire damage for 60 seconds. Oh, it won't last long. Come down, you ignoramus. I shall defeat thee. Right, see this guy here? How long do you think it'll take to kill him? One hit. This is no exploits at all. This is playing the normal game. A Draugr. How long will he last? One hit. Very easy with these guys. Well, she can do it as well. Right, there's a guy there. There's steps here leading up. I may have missed there. Oh, I may have hit Mjoll there. Sorry, Mjoll. I nearly killed her. You can kill your followers, by the way. Sorry, Mjoll. I will give you some grand healing, because I have all the high level spells in the game. This will heal both of us. I've got 96 protection against fire, you stupid dragon. I've already got this. Right, now we'll look for Dragon Rend again. I'll get there in a minute, don't worry. It takes longer on this thing. I've got Dragon Aspect. I mean, that's a good one, isn't it? Probably I'm not. Where'd he go? There he is. Hello. Probably my 60 seconds has run out on the resist fire bit. Trouble is, it also enchants at the same time, which I don't really want it to do, to be honest. So I'll do that because I just want to waste that one because I've got far better ones than that. Right, and then I'll come out of that and I do what we got? Restoration, Grand Healing. I may need that, although hopefully I won't be. Yeah, Grand Healing I think totally re-tittles it. I may have said re-tittles it there. Right, Dragon Rend, bring him down. Right, here we go. He's coming down right now, and then we'll kill him extremely quickly. Come on down, boy. I don't think he's Welsh, but oh, he's come down over there, the numbskull. Sorry, Mjoll, didn't mean to hit you there. Let's get him. You know, come on, come out here, come down here where I can nip at you. As they see of Scotland, I could do. Right now, let's see how long it takes to kill him, shall we? Right, okay. As you can see, not a lot of damage with a two-handed sword, but that's because my level is like level 15. Is pathetic in the extreme. What's that one there? 69? 74. Let's go with that one. And let's see if I need a health potion. I don't. And then we're going to do Mark for Death. Because I am about to make him so that he can't fly. Hang on. So we're going to go to Mark for Death because that can. Or I'll tell you what, we'll do it without Mark for Death. But we'll do it with our two-handed sword. So it still didn't take me long, even with a two-handed one, because this two-handed sword has immense power, even though we're useless at two-handed. It has 265 damage. It absorbs 43 points of stamina, so we can keep on hitting the guy, and it burns him 54. So with that, which is my worst sword, by the way, because the other one could kill him in like 6 hits. That was pretty good. I mean, that's not bad. I do need scales. I'm running out of those. I've been doing so much crafting of dragon bone stuff. And then of course we'll take the gold and that. Can't believe I'm doing dwarven arrows. So very easy to kill a dragon, and that's the second, well, the third highest level dragon. Mjoll, thank you. Do you want to know, Squirrel, if you're still listening, do you want to know how many shouts how many dragon souls I have? You might be a little bit impressed. 80. Alright. It was 74 2 days ago, now we're 80.
What do you make of that?
I don't know what to make of that. What do you make of it? I don't make anything of it. Right, let's try and go up this thing now. And fight the rest of the Draugrs if I can find the way in. Which is the way in, Mjoll? Can you remember? Is it up here? What a bunch of complete no-nos. They don't know the power of my sword. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. It's an old game now. Especially this one. Because it's the 360 version. So it's a little bit lag. It's only 30 frames a second. So it's quite laggy. Where's the bit where all the Draugr were? I want to kill all the Draugr. Sure. Forgot what I said now. That's for you to say sure. Got a memory of an imp. I've got a pet call as an imp. Yeah, he is actually an imp. Believe that, he'll be able to believe anything. Well, look, I've got halfway now. We're improving. We just killed dragons for the next half an hour, and I might go up a level. This is what I'm trying to do. I went back here because I want to go up the steps and kill all the rest of the Draugr, because there'd be not a problem at all. What is my two-handed now? It's not really going up, but that's because, you know, we're killing them too quick. Yeah, I know, that's wonderful. Thanks for telling me that, Mjoll. I really do appreciate that. She's a great friend. I've been switching. I switched from Ilia to Yordis, and now from Yordis to that's a lesser one. I mean, I've got a load of them. I'm trying to fill them up at the moment. So my one-handed one does get souls as well. Right, I'm still trying to find stuff to kill. Did I do White Ridge Barrow? The trouble is, I've done all these. I've recently done Valkyggs. Although, come to think of it, that was on my other one. Valkyggs, yeah, I know how to do that now. I was struggling on last week's stream. Frostmoon Crag, let's try that one. Try anything. But I've got very few missions to do now. Done them all. Would you like to know how many missions I've done? Because it's a huge amount. I could scroll down and go on for 5 minutes. All my completed ones. Barthala is the Daedric Prince of lies, secrets and plots, and thoroughly enjoys meddling in the affairs of mortals.
Hello again.
Hello. I've already been here. I just want to find some. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where's a good place. Although I may have been there recently. I've done that one on my last stream, didn't I? Yeah, this is a good one. I mean, at least you get some of these ash monsters. You know, at least I can do a little bit of killing. Ashborn begin to appear on Solstheim after the massive eruption of the Red Mountain early in the 4th era, which covered the southern part of the island in ash. And I didn't catch the last bit. And Hamus Mora is the Daedric Prince of fate, knowledge and memory. In his rare dealings with mortals, he often chooses to appear as a grotesque mass of tentacles. Don't we all like masses of tentacles? Tentacle. I may have said another word then. Sorry about that. If I said that. Right, the only thing I worry about is mages throwing stuff at me. You know, they're a bit of a pain because, you know, I can't fight back. I could mage them to death. I mean, I could easily do that. I've got a job getting up steps. Bethesda, please make it easy so we can. So let's see how long it takes to kill this guy. 1 hit. Oh, maybe 2. And I like picking all the stuff up because you get a load of ore, and that you can turn that into ore, so you can do your smithing. Because the three most important things to do in this game is smithing enchanting and alchemy. Because if you don't do those things, you can't put vicious poisons on your stuff. And the thing is, I don't need to. 'Cause my sword is so destructive, I don't need to put poisons on. Would you like to see me armour, Squirrel? Well, I'll tell you what. A very quick look at my stats. I won't spend, I'll do about 1 minute. Just show you a couple of my stats, just so you can see how far I've got in this game, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I've spent a lot of days as a werewolf. I'll tell you what, we'll turn into a werewolf in a minute. Look, locations discovered 402, dungeons discovered, cleared 359. Alright, I think I've done everything. Alright, gold found. I actually found 1,195,000 gold. So I've done all the Dragonborn quests. I've done all the Dawnguard quests. I've done Thieves Guild. I've done the Companions. I've done all 4 of them. Winterhold. I've done 398 miscellaneouses. I've got 188 quests, plus 18 main quests, plus 41 side quests, plus all the other quests as well. So I've completed all 4 of the things, and I've killed more people than anything. My favourite weapon is a Dragonbone bow because I did a lot, and I've learned 86 spells. So I think I'm 4 spells. I may have missed picking up a book. So yeah, I've got a lot of things I've done. I'm hoping there's something in there. Oh, that was her drawing a sword. I wonder what that noise was. I think I've recently been here, so there's not liable to be anything. I've got a job to find anything to kill, because I've been everywhere and I've killed them all.
I journey with my father on hunting expeditions in tomorrow.
She did. Honestly, she did. So it's getting a little bit boring, because there's nothing for me to kill. I've already done it. I did the spider one. There's one called Caragnar, something like that, Caragnar Cave or something, and yeah, it's full of spiders. I one-shot them all with my bow, because as I say, my character is immense. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying I'm immense, but you could call it bragging. So it's probably been a dull stream. I'm just trying to do missions and level up. I haven't got many missions, to be honest. I've been going to every town trying to find a new quest. I'm having a job to find one now. I've done them all. So yeah, the stream seems to be coming out alright on 720, so I might try a 1080p next time. When we get to level 80 and we face that almighty challenge, because this bloke will be no kind of challenge at all. See what I mean? It's like 1, 2, 3, like 4. If I get another one, I'll just show you how long it takes to kill me with my one-handed sword, because that one is supreme. Because this thing does about 90 something damage, the other one does like 240 or something. Yeah, I can't find anywhere to go, which is going to be interesting. Where, yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll go back to Skyrim. I'll just find something quick just to go for it, just to kind of finish off. But I've got a job to go anywhere and find anything that's worth fighting. You could say I'm boasting, well I am a bit. I don't seem to be levelling up either. I was trying to sneak in the whole time the other day, and I managed to get one level up in sneaking. So yeah, I'm trying to get to level 8 as fast as possible. So yeah, don't forget, if you like and subscribe, you'll probably find this very boring. That's because I'm too good at everything. Too good. I mean, I know I'm bragging, but I am. I mean, this is no exploits. You can become a mighty warrior on this and kill everything without using exploits, because that's how Bethesda wanted you to play the game. They didn't want you to do it anywhere else, you know, to do anything that way. They wanted you to play it the normal way without exploits. Okay, so if you're doing it with exploits, you know, that's not how it should be done. You're just kind of shortcutting yourself through the game, which is, you know, severely depressing. And I don't use the restoration exploit either, because that's cheating in my book. This is vanilla Xbox 360 with an immense character. And yeah, it's an odd occasion I don't see my health, as you saw earlier. So that's the only time, you know, I've seen a dragon. As soon as he did fire, I should have took a resist fire thing, but you know, didn't think of that one. Once the dragon sought to eliminate or enslave all mortal races if given the chance, they would surely do so again. Not with me around, they won't. Try another dragon. Oi, Mr. Dragon! Let's get Dragon Rend out. Let's immediately bring him to the floor and see how many it is with my sword. With my level 1. Alright, right, now we'll switch to our one-handed sword, okay? That's not it. Oh, it's down the bottom, isn't it? I think I'll use this one. So this will resist the fire. Because sometimes you press it, it doesn't register. But that's because it's only 30 frames a second and the game's invariably slow because it's the creation engine. I mean, I've got nothing against the creation engine, it's just a little tosh. Well, put it this way, it was great in its day, but it's not now. What's the matter, Mjoll? You're twitching there. I can get you out of that. Right, here we go. I can resist your power, and I can kill you very quickly. Oh, I see. You went up there again, did you? Did I miss him? I think I missed him. Oh. Alright, he's wimping at me now. I could do a Thunderbolt on him. I've got Storm Call. I mean, if I do Storm Call, unfortunately it hits my follower. So we don't really want to do that. Where's my Grand Healing? Because could have took a potion as well. There we go. Come on the ground, you! Alright, I'll take a potion of resist fire then. No matter how awesome you become, you know. Dragon with fire is always a nasty one, isn't it? Right, I want something really top draw here. Right, I have to be Grand Healing again. Oh, I should have done there as well. Yeah, I have to heal as well. Yeah.
Ah, I feel better now.
Right, okay, let's see how long this takes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a teeny one. 4 and a teeny one on our ancient dragon. Doesn't take long. As I told you before, I am immense. I may be steaming, but that's because I got it on Xbox 360, but it's also on Steam. So we got this nasty affliction, as you know. We don't do anybody good. But I want dragon scales. We're down to about 20 now. Oh no, I can't pick them up. What a crying shame. I'll take all that, thank you.
Exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Is it?
I'm itching for fight.
Gives me the willies when
No problem. I can carry a good bit of
we don't
beer.
like it here in Britain. And don't you say it in a nice way, so you don't give me any kind of back comments. I can think of one person who does. I wonder who that is. Alright, let's see how many she'll take before we'll give her the heavy ones. Oh, she can take them all, great. And that. Right, anything else? Any other crunge that I'm carrying? Is goat hide. She can carry the scrunge. Oh no, she's running out of things to give her. Ooh, can have that. So she's getting close to the limit now. And you can have a quicksilver ingot. There. All set, let's go. Another dragon's walloped. Is my level go up? It's going up, but very, very small. This is why I want to try and get heavy. Well, I also do heavy armor, but then it weighs me so much. I'll tell you what, let's go down the alteration route, although we've done a lot on that kind of thing of it, just by doing nothing. I'll pickpocket people, lockpick, and sneak a lot, shouldn't I? Because there's not much I haven't put up to a fairly high degree. Well, I think I'll just go one more place. Let's see if I've got a mission in a minute. Yeah, I'll look up. I'll tell you what. I'll look up Redbelly Mine because there's a load of spiders in there. I mean that should level us up a little bit, shouldn't it? So let me search. Now I don't normally do this, but I'm trying to finish this game. You know, after 11 years, I want to kind of finish the game. You know, I want to put it to bed. You know, so that I can concentrate on me 360 or me, you know, all the others. Right, what's it called? Redbelly. It's because it's not called Redbelly Mine. You see, it's called, you know, it's just called on something, and you got to go there. So let me just find it. Where is Redbelly Mine? Right, mine is northeast of Riften. Right, okay, northeast of Riften. Right, northeast of Riften. No, if you don't know what northeast is, I know northeast because I was in the boys' brigade. So northeast would be over here. So northeast is kind of in between. And what was it called? Hang on, what was it? Oh, Shore's Stone. Shore's Stone? Is that where it is? Shore's Stone. Northeast. Shore's Stone. Where is it? Let's zoom in a bit. Where's Shore's Stone? I can't see Shore's Stone. Where's Riften? Yes, Riften. Northeast. Oh, there. No? There? Did I read that wrong? Am I a complete nutcase? Yes. The settlement of Shore's Stone. Let's see if it's got a map of that. I'm trying to save time so I can get through this as quick as possible. It's going to take me a while to get a level 80 because, as you know, it levels up very, very slowly when you get this far. Right, I think there's a map, hopefully. Is a mine found on it within the settlement of Shore's Stone. Filnjar's house. It's north. Is what says west north there. North. Oh, northwest. God, there I was boasting about me map reading. Sorry about that. I got that wrong. Shore's Stone. Oh, I have got a marker there after all that. Oh, it's west, was it? I thought it said east, but apparently I can't read. I mean, not well. You know, I'm not the only one. Right, and then I think we'll get rid of the spider, and that'll do, because yeah. So this is an extra stream. I'm not saying I'm doing an extra stream like this every week, but you know. We'll put it this way, we're definitely doing it when I get to level 80 and we're facing the challenge that happens. Oh, I didn't turn into a wolf, did I? I wouldn't mind finding some humble place, kill a load of things and then eat them all, because I wonder what that signified. It means you've done something. Right, Clear Redbelly Mine. Right, where's Redbelly Mine? Right, it's some place near here. I think it's the place in here because I don't think it's actually listed on here, which is deeply depressing. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Is it that one there? Is it Northwind Mine? I don't think it says. I think it's just a place that's in that area. Let me quickly look again. So I've got it all set up. It's within the settlement. So I think it's just within the settlement. You've just got to look for it. The trouble is it's freezingly dark. Right, I want to go for about 10 hours, maybe 9. Because that'd be 3 hours less, of course, than 10. Maths was not very good the last few weeks, but it seems to have picked up now. You know, some days is on, some days is off. You know, what can I say?
Cold air.
Shh!
Exhilarating.
She's always going on about the cold air. I know about the cold air.
Something about it.
Right, there's a mine somewhere around here. It could be up here. Yeah, there it is. Really, they usually saying how great I am, but that's because I'm great. Right, Redbelly Mine. See, it's not listed on the map. Unless it came up just then. Right, it's the grand finish. And I'll do it with my two-handed sword because I'm trying to level the cake up. Because it does take such a long time to level up these days. It's depressing, almost. What am I doing? God, it's such a lag. Compared to the latest one. God, it's such a lag these days on here when you do it. Great sword, that's it. Right, here we go then. Mjoll! We're in for a bit of death and destruction here. Unless I've already killed them, of course, which I probably have. Oh dear, I've been poisoned, have I? Oh, what a shame. So yeah, even she can kill them straight away. So this isn't really a challenge, to be honest. I could one-shot these with a bow, to be honest. But my bowing, doesn't need going up yet. This is the one that I'm low on, is the two-handed sword, so... Yes, not really proving a challenge, is it? It's far from it, in fact. In fact, I could just do them with a light hit. You notice my stamina's already full up. Well, that was short and sweet. Right, is there anything in there? This is, it's a shovel. Hang on, let's take the shovel out of the way. I've got this in VR, by the way, with Higgs and planks, which means it's totally interactive. So I can rip the clothes off people. I can slap people around the face that are alive. Yeah, all that lovely stuff. I've read the Black Arrow. I've read a few of the books. I mean, a lot of people, especially these kind of younger people, although I wouldn't put all the blame on them. But some people just don't really get around to it. They either go, just a quick look, go, blah. Because all they're interested in is a skill book, isn't it, really? Which I can see your point. It does make a lot of sense. Why naff about when you could just get straight to the crunch? Now I could pick up for the poison, but really, do I need poison? I mean, I'm so majestic, I don't need it. Sorry to kind of brag, but alright, there's probably people out there who've got like 1,000 damage on there, but they're using exploits if they're getting that. Sorry, but you are. Admit it. What am I picking this up for? But you are. That isn't the way the game is supposed to be played. It's supposed to be played without exploits. They've deliberately got done it so that you can't do a loop on enchanting. Deliberately. So if people are bypassing that, they are cheating. Anybody that can make their enchantments very high are cheating, because you can't do an infinite loop in the game, because that's how Bethesda wanted you to play it. They wanted you to play it as it is now. So there is a restoration bug in the game which shoots it up, not as quick as the exploits. That makes sense. He's got to tell you what, it's an intelligent soldier. It's the first one I've met this day. This day?
May
Right.
the gods watch over your battle.
Filnjar, thank you, friend.
Nasty little buggers, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I've cleared the mine of spiders.
Gone? Every one of them?
Why? Not a
That's
problem.
incredible.
Why?
Finally,
Thank
we can
you.
reopen the mine and put Shore's stone back on the map.
Yeah, go on. It's already on the map.
Please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude.
What is that? That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad for just going in there for 2 minutes killing a couple of spiders. Marvellous. What have you got for sale,
Take
by
a
the way?
look.
It'd be weapons and armour, probably. Oh no, we may have the perk that means we can do everything. Right, I want to see. I've got tons of jewels. Why have I got that on me? I don't know why I got that on me. Let's see if I picked any tosh. I like to call it tosh. You know, you don't have to call it tosh if you don't want to. You call it loot. But I've got a load of jewels. I mean, I've been selling these over and over the last couple of weeks, and you know, it's because I want to make an enormous amount of money. I always keep one just in case I want to. I'll tell you what, keep the change, buddy. You deserve it.
Don't kid yourself. The stone runs in our blood.
It's got a point there. It's got a point. Excuse me. Right, anybody got a quest for me? I'm looking for quests.
Ha! You showed those spiders a thing or two.
I sure did. Tell me about the mine.
Damn place is filled with this reddish mist. Can't see more than 10 feet in front of your face.
Really? I found it okay.
But if you can sniff out a vein of iron like me, it isn't too much trouble.
You got a great nose then. He's got a great nose at least. Excuse me, sir, Mr.
You think
Miner.
you're tough, huh? The real work happens in places like this. Blood and sweat is what makes the world turn.
You want to fight? I'm immense.
Mining iron takes a lot of strength and special reinforced tools.
Really, I can do it with my
I
axe,
must
no
have
problem
broken
at all.
5 or 6 pickaxes in the last few months alone.
Really, I haven't got one of
But
my
now
special
that I've
one.
got rock splinter here, I can cut through stone like a hot knife through butter.
Really,
Fortune to you and your
still not as good as mine.
One of the guards said he saw.
Look at his, he's got a lovely name, there, Gragmar Gra Brzag. Great, isn't it? Hello.
I've a lot of respect for the restoration school. Skyrim could use more healers.
Thank you. See, we don't get
Sure, I
back
used to
chat
use
from
that
guards
was
anymore.
child's
That's
play compared
because
to cracking
we're
rock.
immense. And I'm sorry if I keep repeating it, but I am. I just want to say I am the greatest Dragonborn ever lived because I don't use exploits. So I think that will do for now. I can't sort of find nothing else to kill. Alright, you pushed me. I'll do one more. Lag bars. I think I've killed everybody in there. I went in there and killed them all. Do you know why? Go on, ask me. Do you know why? Because I'm partly Gandalf, so therefore I decided, you know, well, we don't like orcs, do they? You know, not in the movie. We hated orcs, so I went around and killed them all. You know, it means I couldn't do the mission for them, but still, never mind. I'm not crying over it. But then the other half of me took over and became a bit of a bad guy. So we're fighting good and evil all the time. We kind of got a split personality. You know, Gandalf who does good things. So occasionally we'll do good things. Other times we'll just slice people up. Depending what mood I'm in. I know what you're saying. Don't he ever stop talking? No, probably not. Right, let's go in here as a final warm up. Well, I doubt we'll have it. But, you know, Draugr place would be great. You know, a load of Draugrs. Right, Darklight Tower. I like the sound of that, dark. So you can watch this in 2 episodes. You know, don't watch it all in one go. Because the long loading screens will probably send you to sleep. Hope it's coming out. Otherwise it's a complete waste of my time. Although I'm you know, leveled up a smidge. Right, anybody here? I'm not going to sneak. I'm not going to do anything like that, although I will, because I want to get the number up. So purely for the sake of trying to get a sneak up, so at least go up a bit. I've probably recently been here and killed everything. Soon know if we get an enemy. Hello? Oh god, just press the button twice and nothing registered then. Oral whisper please. Just one, just one of them, not all three. Just see if there's anybody about. Oh no, don't tell me there's nobody here. Don't tell me I've killed them all. Dark, innit? Nobody here? Let's put the torch on. I could use a torch, but I can't bother. Right. Hello? Anybody here? I mean, I've already done it, but I just hope they refilled, you know. Wow, this is dead as a dodo, isn't it? Have you seen a dodo? Of course you haven't, they're all dead. Died in the prehistoric age. I don't know why I pick up the health potions. I mean, I've got, well, not a million. I don't bother picking up those anymore. I don't bother with petty ones now. I've got a ton of petty ones. Now I've forgotten where I came in. Look at the map, Ray. Oh god, look at the lag on that. Jeez. Where'd I come in? Hang on, where'd I come in? I come in there. Quite sure where I'm going here. I think that's back. So I presume it's up. To presume. I mean, to me, this doesn't look too bad. Although, you know, the special edition is better, you know, resolution-wise and all that. This doesn't look bad because I'm running this on, you know, 14 something, which was an option they gave on the 360 after, you know, a few years. They gave an option to do a higher resolution, so it doesn't look too bad considering. I mean, you look at that, I mean, it's not bad, alright, if you do it up close, it, you know, but I mean, Skyrim does that on the special edition, so it's not looking too bad. I mean, it's not like disgraceful or anything like that. I think they're all dead because, as I said, on my mints I've even got a key for it already. There's no point picking up the potions because they're, oh, I don't know, I might have a couple. Right, have you got a smithing one? That's what I'm looking for. I'll pick up a couple. I'll borrow with the other one. I ought to take the alteration thing, shouldn't I? So your alteration goes up, because I'm pretty low on alteration, come to think of it. I'll tell you what, let's do some alteration stuff, although it's got to be kind of appropriate to what you're doing, isn't it? Well, it is. What's that do? Targets that fail to resist are immobilised. Oh, God, I like the sound of that. Detect life. Well, yeah, that'd be a good one. Save me doing the other one. Convert 20 points into magicka per second. That's not bad. I mean, it drained me out, but so mage light. I'll tell you what, we'll do mage light. That's a good one. Kind of sticks on the wall there. Got a good one, that. Some say it's better than mage light. Oh, that was a couple of eyes there. Yeah, somebody's been doing some mucky stuff here. Wolf's head. Can't remember, you know, what Darklight Tower, you know, what's going on in here, to be honest. There's some strange goings on here. It's been a long time since I've done it, you know. So I think we'll just find out if we can progress on. Ooh, spidery. Something behind there. If you get that, always do it, just in case. Oh well, I'll take it, just for a laugh. Yeah, I told you it was just for a laugh. Yeah, do you like my jokes? Yeah, I'm getting bored of them now, to be honest. Well, there's nobody about. That's dull, isn't it? I'll watch out for the trap there, Ray. Don't worry, I will. She'll probably walk on it. She always does. Wait for it. So some of the followers, they do actually avoid stepping on traps because they're, you know, when you're sneaking, they do deliberately avoid them. If you're sneaking, that is. If obviously you're not sneaking, they won't. You know. I think that's near enough it, isn't it? Okay, well, I may as well go home then. I mean, I can't find anything. I can't find any enemies. I mean, I've been going around killing stuff for a while, and I think there's none left. I think they've all said, "Oh, blow that! I'm not facing that Ray." I mean, he's awesome, which I am, by the way. Just don't want to brag. What happens if I jump down to there and just land on that bit, and then do that bit? This kind of rings a bell, Darklight Tower, but I can't remember what it's all about. Oh, I think I'll leave it there because it's kind of getting dull now. But yeah, this is all I'm playing just to try and level up. But I'm doing a lot of sneaking, a lot of two-handed thing just to get those two up. So at least I can get a level. It's getting hot in here too. God, I need to open a window. So I think I'll call it a day there. Oh yeah. Jeez. So yeah. I mean, on my one on PS5, you know, I've actually already done the main mission. And I was only on like level 40 or something, if that. So you know, I quite comfortably did that. At least I think I did it. What I'm trying to do is get my either my PlayStation 1 or PlayStation or Xbox One as good as this one, and get up to level 80 and see if we can, you know, do vast amounts of damage to everybody. That's what I want. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I would also like to thank all those people that came in today. So let me just get to the chat here. Larger than life Benny. Okay, to Harry, welcome to you, and of course Squirrel Girl Gaming. So yeah, we're trying to pop in on one of our streams, say hello. So when you just Bards, what was it? I forgot what it was now. Barge. Now what was it? Final Fantasy. He's doing Final Fantasy. Not so mad about Final Fantasy, but I might just pop in on the stream just to say hello. Baldur's Gate, that's it. Baldur's Gate. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. And guess what, guys? I'll see you later, okay? Bye for now. Just look at my steaming character to finish off. And you, God, I've forgotten her name now. Mjoll, that's it. Mjoll, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. And I'll leave you with my skills, which are absolutely immense. Bye for now. Hope you enjoyed it. And guess what, guys? I'll see you later. So that's the one we're trying to get up. And I will do heavy armor to try and get that one up. So I'm just trying to get up these very low ones just to try and get us up to level 80. So I need to do a lot of lockpicking, which I find easy anyway. So yeah, that's gone up. And sneaking, but that takes a long time as well. I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody. Bye.